Hey everybody, this is Pete from PA Labs and I'm doing my update. Well, it's a little late than this morning, but on the war game. So it has come along spectacularly with about a 3 hour snag of something I couldn't find, but I figured it out. So here's our main screen and we're going to create a empire game with World War II stuff. Winner take all. How about that? Now, I don't have any of the um, RTF stuff really working on this. It's going to be a single map, unlimited turns. We're going to come in and say we have the Allies, and I think we'll put them in a green base, or no, I think I like the orange one better. And then we can say facing right, so they'll have the left hand of the screen, the western side of the screen. And then we'll come in and say, okay, the Nazis will have the axis, and I'm going to make them red. That looks pretty cool, I think. And they're going to be facing left. Okay. So we've done basically most of this. Now we're going to go import the game map from the export of the map maker. Okay, so let me scroll up here to MapMaker. Now, I have the export file. I've had to do 4 updates to the structure in order to pull this off, but it does work pretty quick. Okay, so this is a bunch of debug code. I'm making sure that we get it all. So we're all done. Now we can jump over to playing the game. So he's going to do an incremental save right there of the whole thing. I did click that, right? Yeah, you're on the high button. Okay, there we go. I guess it's just resource kind of starved. So here's our game map. This is the game map that we have. And if you notice up here in the upper right, as I move through the screen, it's identifying what is the selected stuff on the screen. We have Empire Game and Allies. Oh, that loaded players. Oops, there's a bug there I got to go fix. I haven't done any of this yet, but this will be the next stuff coming where we're going to come over here and say, here's my city and I want it to be this. Or I'm debating on doing that or making this part of the map maker. So this was really just going to be a quick video to show you guys that we got the map in. It's coming up on the screen lovely. We have tracking in. So now the goal is going to be to set your starting units, tweak the city resource capabilities, and marking the objectives. And that's pretty much it for the game creator side. There's really not a whole lot to it other than finalize and tweak identification of the units you want to use and stuff like that, putting in starting units, what they're going to look like, that kind of thing. And then what we're going to do is I'll end up putting a export button probably up here to export this all off. Very similar to the earlier video today on using JSON files. This imported the great big giant JSON file that came out of the map maker, and this will basically possibly create another one. I'm not sure if I want to use JSON or I want to use the export feature. I may use the export feature because um, that makes a perfect backup. Images included, RTFs included, and all of that. So I'm probably going to use the export function to do the import. The only reason I got it done today, I actually had, oops, not you. I had to come out to Class Builder and build out. So we had WarGame, that was cool. We have game maps had to get built out, and then map layer had to get built out. Then layer hex and hex detail. All of those modules had to get built out and then nested together because the game, WarGame, has a collection of maps, and then maps has a collection of map layers. Each map layer has a collection of layer hex, and each layer hex has a detail that makes up the actual image. So that's about 4 or 5 deep on a tree of nested modules. So once I got that all worked out, then it was a matter of tweaking names and stuff to make it all work beautiful. But you can see it's pretty quick. It imports pretty fast. Um, First save is always going to be painful. There's not a lot one can do about that. You're writing, I don't know how many hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of records to the database. So that's actually the today's demo on the game. It's going to be short and sweet. Give you one more look at it here. Let's see, this comes up. We can hit modify. And basically what I've done is I've taken the creation and broken it into 2 screens. You get this one that lets you tweak this stuff, and then you can go design your game, which you'll actually spend most of your time in, and build out your game. Once you got your game, you'll export it. Then you can go to the game player, and then the game player lets you play head to head. So we're coming up on, honestly, I'm going to say probably the bigger half of the WarGame code being completed. So I think it's looking pretty good. Love to hear your comments. Thank y'all.